Decisions are a great way of showing flow where you need to split it into multiple pathways, of which not all are always active. However, unless the pathways are mutually exclusive, then the decision itself can sometimes be confusing, as it is purely the inputs which define which outcomes are actually active. XSOL InOrder thus has a way for you to define a matrix explaining the different outcomes when different inputs are provided. If I delete any of my outcomes, then I can see that that outcome has not actually been deleted. If I redraw the link, it will be reselected. In this way, the outcomes are actually separate to the decision itself. If I right-click on the decision and assign the reference decision table, then you can see the outcomes in isolation. They are one component of the decision table itself. Decision tables are made up of 3 elements: conditions, decisions, and outcomes. The conditions are the inputs into the decision. For example, in this instance for a leave outcome process, a new condition may be that a user is sick, or they are on holiday, or they are on bereavement leave of some kind. One of the decisions may be that they are sick, but they have no sick leave left. We can then select our conditions, in this case that they are sick, with the outcomes which are active in that instance. In this case, you would explain to people that they are away and they would be unpaid. You can add as many decisions as are required and connect up as many conditions with decisions as you need. For example, if they were sick but they had sick leave, we would choose sick, but this time you would merely send notice. And again, if we add a third decision, they would be on holiday, and again you would just send notice. And lastly, if they were bereaved, you would send notice, or also send a card and flowers. Our decision table is not fully complete, but each condition matches with at least one outcome. This decision table is generated in the outputs. If we generate our process model HTML output using the default layouts and filters, you can see when we interrogate our process how the decision table will generate. In this way, a decision table provides a clear example to your readers of which inputs enable which outputs in your process, so that users reading the process flow diagrams cannot be confused about which stages are undertaken.